Get back to the play lobby here. And we'll get in. My goal is to hopefully go 3-2. Then I can comfortably do a legacy or a cube draft. I'm not sure if it's legacy or vintage right now. Before it goes away in a couple of days. Tomorrow, actually. So let's jump in there with Pauper Burn. Found me an opponent. I will play first. Let me see. I think this is a keep. We go ahead with the mountain. I'm going to suspend Rift Bolt. And that will end the turn. So, beginning of my next turn, Rift Bolt will show up. Oh, are you playing Burn 2? You're playing Burn 2! Mirror match. Okay. Well then. This sure is happening. Yeah, let's hand it over. Okay. It's gonna straight cast Rift Bolt. And a turn. Oh no, he had nothing. Is this not a burn deck? Are you on Kiln Fiend or what? Okay. Well, I'm drawing an awful lot of land here, so that's not optimal. I'm only running 18 land in this deck. I'm glad he keeps passing back to me. Alright, well, let's Lightning Bolt him. No point in waiting. He's got no counters. He's nothing on the battlefield. If I draw one more burn spell, I've got the game. I can Fire Blast it by sacrificing mountains, so it doesn't matter. Okay, Kill the Marauder's a good card. He's going to get in for like 5 damage with that motherfucker. I'll yield to it. So yeah, it deals 1 when it comes down, which is always a pain in the ass. And when it goes away. What you doing, buddy? No, that's not it. At this rate, I'm going to fucking hard cast Fire Blast. Really not what I want to be doing here. Comes 3 damage. Yeah, I'm getting precariously close to dead, too. Yep. Hardcast Fire Blast. That's what I was talking about. Things aren't going well when you have to do that. Oh, he had a second one. Do I hear 3? Yeah, 3rd Fire Blast. Well, he beat me. What are the fucking chances? I'm actually going to take the Marauders out. Oh, no, the Marauders stay in. It's Searing Blaze that I get rid of. Problem with Searing Blaze is well, that doesn't have the words on it. Neither does that one. Do I have a normal one? Okay, fine. It only deals 1 to a creature, to target player and a creature they control. Unless I hit landfall, then it does 3 to a player and a creature they control. The problem is if they're not controlling any creatures, then I can't use it. It doesn't say up to, it just says target. I would love to play first. Okay. I could fap to this. Now, it's not ideal to have no turn 1 play in this deck, but statistically I should have drawn most of the land I'm going to see this game. I've definitely got enough. Okay, that's good. I can Magma Jet him. That'll let me scry away any lands. Nope, I'm keeping both of these. I want Needle Drop first, so I'm going to put it second on top. Okay. Show me for 3, got it. Another Rift Bolt, okay. I'm Lava Spike. Needle Drop. And suspend my own Rift Bolt. Alright, so we're both at 14. Thermo Alchemist, yeah, I've got those on my board too. Yeah. Just get plowed, son. I'm a Magma Jet him first. See what he comes up with. Oh, hello. I guess I want both of those. He has 5 in hand. Keldon Marauders isn't going to be that useful, but it's better than a land. Well, I guess it's not better than a land if I get Flame Jab. So maybe Keldon Marauders goes on the bottom and Flame Jab stays on top. And I'm going to Lightning Bolt his Thermo Alchemist, because that gives him a big advantage in this race. Oh, God damn it. Okay. Well, let's do damage. Okay, I'm not going to play that land. I'm going to save it so I can retrace my I just played it. What's it called? Flame Jab. Awesome. Flame Jab. Flame Jab. If I draw any burn spell, I think I've got him. But I'm perilously close to dead right now if he's got, well, he's got 6 cards in hand now. If he plays a land here, he's probably got me. Okay, that's 4 damage. Nope, can't afford it. That's 4 more damage. Got Fire Blast. You have Fire Blast. No, apparently not. Oh, come on! Needle Drop! I've lost. I can't cast Needle Drop unless he's been dealt damage. Yep, that's game. Well, that was an unceremonious round 1. I get that, Couch Bum. Basically, I'm playing a deck where all I do is throw fire and lightning at my opponent and hope that they can't do anything about it until they die. And I just played another deck that was doing the exact same thing. They just did it better. Mountain is a land card. Basically, I play what you'd call a planeswalker, traveling from plane to plane, doing whatever in terms of the game, battling other planeswalkers, and you draw mana, which you use to cast spells from land. So the mountains in my deck are basically, when I draw them, I come across a mountain on the plane that we're battling on, and that allows me to draw mana from it by tapping it, which is what happens when I turn it sideways. And I use that mana to cast spells from my hand, which represents the spells that are in my mind. Every turn when you draw a card, you either recall a spell that you should know that's in your library, which is your deck, or you happen upon another land. There are actually 5 basic land types, mountain being one of them, the others being plains, island, swamp, and forest. I'll be happy to play with you sometime, Couch Bum. Like, this is an awesome game. I'm happy to get anybody into it who wants to. Well, still waiting for someone in the loser bracket. Okay, well, I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh's a little simpler than Magic, but I did too, and some of the strategy is the same. But yeah, if you played Yu-Gi-Oh as a kid, you could definitely play Magic as an adult. In a lot of ways, you could play decks as complex as you want. Like right now, I'm playing the most simple, direct, straightforward approach you can imagine. I throw lightning, and either you die or I die. All I'm trying to say is, it's not a giant leap over Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm sure you can handle it. Hey, we got a match. My luck, this is going to be Soul Sisters. Oh, this is a super keep. We keep all day here. Okay, I think we're up against Kuldotha Rebirth, which is not a terrible game for us. I think we just open with a Lightning Bolt. Yeah, well, that's where the name of the deck Soul Sisters comes from, is the song Hey Soul Sisters. It's based around 2 cards with exactly the same effect, well, nearly exactly the same effect, Soul Warden and Soul's Attendant? They're both 1-drop creatures that gain you a life whenever a creature enters the battlefield. And you can abuse that with enter the battlefield effects to gain insane amounts of life, which will allow you to draw into the cards you need to actually win the game, because gaining life can't win you a game, really. Tao the Ninja is a cool guy. So I need to decide if I want to race him or if I want to kill his stuff. And I'm thinking I can race him with this hand. We're going to Lightning Bolt him again. And then Needle Drop. Needle Drop is a really key card in this deck. It only does 1 damage, but it replaces itself. So it's not a painful inclusion. See, Alchemist Vial, it does draw him a card, but its other effect is negated because we don't really run creatures. If I play Keldon Marauders, he can stop it from attacking, but it's still going to hurt him when it comes in and when it leaves. So, in fact, I might do that right now. Yeah, Keldon Marauders. Comes in, 1 damage. And I'm going to Flame Jab. Flame Jab, another important card in this deck to turn what would be dead draws of mountains. Like, I don't need more than this. What I've got on the battlefield is all I will need this game. So every mountain I draw after this is useless. But with Flame Jab, I can discard them to deal a damage. At the cost of 1 mana, discard a land. He's probably going to use his Alchemist Vial here, but that's fine. Let's go to attacks and see what happens. Yep. Can't attack this turn. So now I'm going to Lava Spike him. And Incinerate him. He does have an artifact land, though, so I could be facing down some tokens next turn. But I've got 5 damage in my hand between Shard Volley and Retracing Flame Jab. If I draw another burn spell, I've basically got it. The hell, Palace Sentinels. Oh, it's a 2/4 that makes him the Monarch. Couch Bum, a token is a non-card that can appear on the battlefield. Basically, token is almost always a creature token. It would be a lot like this, which is a creature card, but it wouldn't have in most cases, it wouldn't have a mana cost. And when it leaves the battlefield for any reason to any other zone, it just ceases to exist. I really oh, okay, when you zoom in, you can see the Monarch emblem, but when you're zoomed out, it doesn't look like anything. Kind of funny. Okay, so they're at 6. I can do 6. Mountain, that's landfall trigger. That makes Searing Blaze stronger. I target that. 3 damage to them, 3 to their creature. Shard Volley, target them, pay that, sacrifice a mountain, and that's game! Fire! Fire! Lightning! You dead! I don't think we... Oh, actually, Smash to Smithereens is probably good in this. Got a Searing Blaze. What else? I guess I could do 2 Smash to Smithereens. I need to make sure they actually have an artifact. Yeah, I've played a few of the Game Boy Advanced ones as well. I've always been a fan of Gravity Bind. I used to actually play that deck in real life. It was all about Gravity Bind and Hayabusa Knight. There, that should be fine. Yeah, that's keep. That is a definite keep. What you got, buddy? What you got for me? Go play some cards, gonna play some lands, gonna tap them. Thraben Inspector, that's a very good card. So yeah, that clue it made, that's a token, but it's not a creature token. That's actually an artifact token, although it will work the same way. As soon as it leaves the battlefield, it will cease to exist. Chain Lightning. Good old-fashioned 1 mana for 3 damage. You don't get that kind of rate very often anymore. Okay, bounce your land. Yep. There you go. Bounce your land again. Yep. So he's got a lot of damage on board here. 2-4. He's hitting me for 5 a turn. So I need to decide right now if I'm going to race him or if I'm going to kill his guys. Every spell I waste killing his guys makes it harder for me to get him to 0, which is my goal. I mean, his goal too, but his deck's going to be more resilient than mine just by its nature. Fuck me. I hit him for 6, he hits me for 5. I can work with that. Yeah. Lava Spike. Suspend Rift Bolt, that'll hit him next turn. And I'm finished. Here comes the pain. My upkeep, Rift Bolt comes off Suspend. I get to cast it from exile. Slamma Jamma. Okay, that's a really nice needle drop. Rift Bolt means I already dealt damage to him, so I can actually do that. Okay, Lightning Bolt. Next turn, I can smash the Smithereens and get rid of a clue or a land. Yeah, I'll get rid of the Ancient Den if he plays it. Ah, crap. Lone Missionary just gave him 4 life, which is really hurting me here. I'm still going to smash. 2, 4, 6. I'm taking 7 here. No, I can't win this. That's too much damage. I can do 10. That's it. And it doesn't matter what I do to his creatures. I think this is just a scoop. Alright, game 3. Fair enough, buddy, fair enough. Doesn't seem to be running much removal, so I think I can actually get away with Thermo Alchemist in this. I'm going to cut back on a Smash. Cut back on a Lightning Bolt. Or Lightning Strike, not Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt is not optional. Yeah, I guess Lightning Strike is the next thing to go. Incinerate's strictly better. Okay. Let's go. Don't want to go 0-2. Really don't want to go 0-2. Really don't want to go 0-2. Really don't want to go 0-2. I would love to play first. Yep, that's a keep. We'll open with a Lava Spike. I mean, don't mind if I do. I'm gonna suspend Rift Bolt instead of casting the other Chain Lightning, so next turn I can Chain Lightning and Needle Drop. You're welcome to Couch Bum. I'm gonna hold on to that mountain for now. I'm gonna Needle Drop him. And Lava Spike. I take 2 here. Those lifelands make burn really annoying. Ah, god diggity damn it. Right, ain't no mountain high enough. That's why I'm holding on to the mountain. Because of song lyrics. Well, he's gonna gain another 4 here, so this sucks. Like, basically means I'm counting to 28 instead of 20. That's really obnoxious. Yep. Oh, Prophetic Prism. Works for me. Yep, back up to 10. I mean, we do it. But yeah, I'm hanging on to the mountain for 2 reasons. One, so I can landfall if I draw, whatever the fuck it's called, the landfall burn spell. Or so I could discard it to Flame Jab if I come up with one. Glinthawk. Okay, his damage on board is getting out of hand. Not a mountain, not a mountain, not a mountain, not a mountain. Yes! Not sure if that's good enough, but it's a start. It sets me up for a big explosive finish. If he doesn't gain any more life, and I draw a 3 damage burn spell, I win. Please don't gain any more life. Damn it! Oh, I'm dead on board, so I have to Fire Blast one of his fucking creatures. And I'm not having a good luck today. Let's kill... Actually... Kill that so he can't bring it back to his hand at all. Oh, Prismatic Strands. Well, then he just wins. Well, we're off to a rollicking good start. Alright, jump into the third match. Yeah, that's a keep. Come on, play something I can beat. Well, I could beat that last deck too, I didn't. Okay. If you play Soul Warden, I swear to Christ. Oh, Slivers, thank God. I can beat Slivers. I mean, I don't know if I will beat Slivers, but I can. It's not a hopeless game. Oh, misplay. They should have played that before combat. Alright, let's Searing Blaze them. Their deck is all about creatures that pump one another, just getting incrementally bigger and then hitting you for incredible amounts. See, that one is exactly the same as that one, but in a different color. And when they all work together, they're really synergistic and difficult to handle. Okay. Lava Spike. Needle Drop. Play a Mountain. Needle Drop. Okay, good. We're looking good here. Okay, that's 4 damage, but we don't care. Cool. Yeah, well, Lava Spike. I'm going to cast Kill the Marauders. This will deal a damage coming in. It'll block Sentinel Sliver or Seduce Sliver or whoever. And then it'll deal damage on the way out, and they should be within striking range. Come on. Eep. That's 10 damage on board. Yeah, so we block here. It dies. Its ability goes on the stack, and I get to deal another damage to him. Untap. Lightning Strike. Shard Volley? Got there! Radical. Alright, so their deck has like no removal as far as I know. I might just take the Thermo Alchemists, or maybe not. I think I just run this back, actually. I feel like Trickery is not going to kill anything. Yeah, let's run it back. Oh, that's tricky. Do I keep one land? I've only got one mana spell, so I can't keep it. That's not a good keep either, because I don't want Thunderous Wrath in my hand. That's fine. I can do that. Scry, I'll put it on bottom of my library. Now, there's Virulent Sliver, so that changes the dynamic a little bit. So what Virulent Sliver does is it has Poisonous. When it deals damage, in addition to the damage, it gives me poison counters. If I accumulate 10 poison counters, regardless of my life total, I lose. I'm not going to kill it yet, because it doesn't matter as long as he doesn't do too much poison damage to me. Or give me too many poison counters. Yeah, it doesn't matter what his power is either. Okay. So you can hit me for 4 here. I can hit him for 4. There's 4 in hand. But that 4 can become 6 if he plays another Sliver. This is concerning. I think I just kill Muscle Sliver. Okay. And Lifeland's annoying, but I can work around it. Yeah, I was definitely right to kill Muscle Sliver. So let's Lightning Bolt. Needle Drop. If I draw a land, I can do some real work with Searing Blaze here. Okay, so he's getting in for 4 and 2 more poison. Okay, he must be on land. Like, he must have too many lands. If that's the case... hopefully that will buy me some time. Okay, so I'm at 5 poison. Not sure what he was doing there. Okay, Sidewinder. Awesome. So Landfall, Searing Blaze. That one. 3 damage to each. Needle Drop. Cool. You also played some Hearthstone, eh, Coach Bum? I never played Hearthstone. I don't want to take on another card game. Magic is enough for me. Alright, let's just Lightning Strike him. We're within striking distance. Come on, deck. Cycling his Tranquil Thicket. He's going to come into a sliver here soon. There it is. Shit! Did not need a mountain here. Alright, I've got one more turn. Hive Stirrings. Well, I'm fucked here. I need to draw Fire Blast. That's not Fire Blast. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do. Ass! Alright, go to game 3. Yeah, I think we just run it back. I would love to play first. That's a keep. Keep a Reno. Give me fuel, give me fire, let me lava spike this guy. Hooah. I think I suspend Rift Bolt. And Lava Spike. Just get 3'd, son. Okay, Virulent Sliver. He seems to be off land, so that's a huge advantage to us. Or me. You're not playing. Screw you guys. Really didn't need that. Oh, I'll Incinerate. Then Lightning Bolt. Like, we are absolutely doing damage here. Statistically, I should have this. A pair of Virulent Slivers is annoying because their abilities stack. So each one will be hitting me for 2 poison. So that's not great. Luckily, Landfall, Searing Blaze, kill one. Alright, very high probability I win this. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Sidewinder Sliver doesn't end up being very good in this match. Fucking Needle Drop, really? Okay, so now it's not good. This turn I take at least 4 poison damage. If he drops another Virulent Sliver, he wins. Okay, Sinew Sliver is not so bad. Doesn't affect the poison. It's still 8 damage, but... I am straight dead on board here. Yes! Eat a dick. Right, we've got 2 more to go in this league so far. So how's everybody? What's that, Coach Bum? I just asked how everybody was. I think that's a keep. Okay, so are we up against Delver, or are we up against Blue-Black Control? What's up with your channelytics there, Couch Bum? Blue-Black Control is a weird match for this deck. I'm not sure which I'd rather play, Delver or Control. Oh. Let's continue the chain lightning. Crackle, crackle. Oh shit, Radiant Fountain, main deck? Really? Okay, any time now, deck. I could draw more land. That would be great. Any time now. How about I draw more land? Put it on the battlefield, tap for mana. Cast some spells and win the game? Wouldn't mind if I do. The problem is he's gaining a lot of life here. This is becoming insurmountable. Fuck. Need land. Like one more, really. Okay, that's a start. Unfortunately, he's got all this mana open because he can counter my shit. So we'll have to figure out what he's willing to counter. I'm going to try Searing Blaze and see what he does. If he counters this, then I think he's got a Gurmag Angler, yeah. Or no, he doesn't, then he wouldn't have anything in his hand. Necessarily. Oh no, he let it happen. Okay, yeah, then he must have Angler. Or another Augur Bolus. Huh. Alright. Alright, let's try Kill the Marauders and get it countered. Exclude? Oh no, he's just gonna let it. Alright. Doomblade? Yep. Alright, it did its job. Boy, he's got a lot of mana. He's stomping on the draw phase. Oh, he's planning to get me with Chittering Rats. That motherfucker. Lightning Strike? Oh, the way I'm casting the spells, I click on the card first, and then I tap the lands I want to use for mana, so it doesn't really show up on the screen. The next time I cast a spell, I'll show you specifically on the screen where the mana appears. He's letting me get away with a lot here. Either he doesn't have the counters, or... I don't know. He's letting me get away with a lot here. Like, next turn I can not Shard Volley, but I can, if I draw a Lightning Bolt, I can Lightning Bolt Fire Blast. He does seem to be flooding pretty hard, though. Meaning getting too many lands. Okay. So I want to cast Magma Jet. I tap these mountains, and then you'll see the little red symbol here. The fire symbol, that's for red mana. Times 2. That's how many are in my mana pool. I'm going to click on Magma Jet. Click on a target, and it'll spend it out of my mana pool. Yeah. Put that back. Put that back. Needle Drop. Fire Blast. Yes! Got him! Well, that deck is an assload of removal, so... Would Molten Rain be worthwhile? I don't want to run Thermo Alchemist. No, I think I just run it back. Like, this is... I think they have an advantage in this matchup, so... I'm gonna keep that. Pardon me for a moment, I've got to go close my door. Alright, so he opens with a swamp. That's interesting. Still stopping on my draw phase. Nice and ominous. It's an unusual place to put a stop. In Pauper, it usually means that he's playing Chittering Rats. Okay, Dimir Aqueduct. It's the reliance on, like, the Aqueduct for early mana that makes me think that land destruction could be okay, but it's not reliable for this match. We want a mountain. We want to suspend a Rift Bolt. And to Chain Lightning. Awesome. Augur of Bolas, okay. Comes Rift Bolt. Get that 3 damage in. There we go. Interesting. think I'm going to take this chance to Faithless Looting. Now that you're tapped out. 3, 6. Awesome. Actually, while he's tapped out, I'm just gonna... There, most cards in my deck will beat him. Oh, well, there you go. Another Augur of Bolas. Nice full hand over there. Oh, he exiled Prohibit? Oh, he revealed Prohibit, so he's holding up Prohibit. Got it. I mean, I gotta do it, right? You can still counter it when I cast it from exile, but... Hit him for 2? Yep. Hopefully he wastes it on that and I draw another Fire Blast. That'd be pretty rad. Yep, there it is. What are you casting? Rewind? No, that's the wrong mana combination for Rewind. What are you even doing, buddy? Well, he's just going to take it. Oh, no, there it is. He couldn't target it yet. Right, the suspend ability went on the stack, not the spell. Oh. There. He's having a hell of a time getting that to work. There we go. Kicked Prohibit. Now, I actually don't have the mana for that. So I could be in a very bad way here. Like, going for that Fire Blast early could have fucked me. What you got, buddy? Oh, Duress. Oh, that sucks. Yep. Sure do need land. I really fucked myself there. And Forbidden Alchemy will fill up his graveyard. I'm probably looking at a Gourmet Gangler this turn. Oh, maybe not. What you doing, buddy? Chittering rats? No, it's Gurmag. He just... Alright. So that's a big, bad, beefy motherfucker. Oh boy. Yep, that sure is all the spells I can't cast. I'm really regretting that now. All of my regret. So I get 7 here. Get 5 cards in hand and 1,000,000 mana. I'm in a bad way. Yep, that's it. Go to game 3. Shit. I don't think I have anything in the sideboard to help me with this match. We just have to do it. Come on. Alright, thanks, Couch Bum. Appreciate you jumping in to say hi. Good luck with your laundry. I'll play first. Okay, I can work with this. Flame Jab. Fair enough. Interesting. Magma Jet. Give me some card selection. I want both of those. I'll put Lightning Bolt and then Searing Blaze, so I'll draw Searing Blaze first. Okay. Augur Bolts. Yep. It's looking like it's going to be a decent game for me. Mountain. Landfall trigger. Searing Blaze. Get wrecked. Needle Drop. Draw a card. Alright, that was a good turn. That felt good. Ooh, Stormbound Geist. That's a good card. It's a good man. By Faithless Looting. That's interesting. See, this puts me in a weird position. I guess I actually want to get rid of those. So what I'm hoping to see is draw a land. And if I don't draw a land, I can flash back Faithless Looting. Come on. Alright, let's do that. He might counter it, but that's probably fine. Okay. I think we ditched those. And I passed the turn. Okay, Forbidden Alchemy. So he must be setting up to Garmag Angler me here. Don't angler me, bro. Don't angler me. Am I going to get it? Am I going to get the big fish? Oh, preordain. Still looking for your big fish? Please, no big fish. Please, no big fish. I don't want to fight your Garmag Angler. Alright. Interesting. What do I want to do here? I think it's Keldon Marauders. Because he's less likely to counter that because he Doomblade it instead. I mean, he could still counter it, but if that's the case, he's going to counter whatever else I play too. So we'll see if I can get any damage in with the Marauders. He's thinking about it. Or she. I don't know why I keep saying he. I don't know who this person is. They are thinking about it. I've got to get better at that. I really do. I am remarkably lucky they're stuck on 3 mana. They can't just leave infinite mana open. Yep, Doomblade. Which is fine. Come on. Ah, shit. Oh, that's annoying. Getting in for 2 more. Okay, there's the preordain. Still waiting on the big fish. Alright, let's try a Chain Lightning and see if it gets countered. Nope. That's what I like to see. I was going to counter that one then. Alright. Just straight up counterspell. Good enough. Fair enough, sir. Here's another auger. It feels Chainer's Edict. Alright. Chainer's Edict is pretty dead in this match. Okay. Let's give it a try. Do I have it? Yeah! Good game. Let's get on to round 5. Hopefully this can help us from scrubbing out, and I can go ahead and do that cube draft after this. So... okay, just waiting on them to decide what they're doing. Oh yeah, that's a keep. I'm still waiting to decide if they want a mulligan. I'm keeping. Ooh, going to 5? 5, 5, 5, 5, 5? 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Multiple 5, multiple 5, multiple 5, multiple 5, multiple 5, 5, 5, 5, oh. Yes, there again. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Ooh, Affinity. Probably. Or Kodotha Rebirth. Either way, not a terrible match for me. Take Lava Spike, apply directly to face. How you doing, Zaraged? I'm alright. Hoping I win this and I can go 3-2 and go on to do a cube draft after this. I need those play points. Sweet, sweet play points. Okay. I mean, you sure are playing all the cards in your hand, I'll give you that. That's absolutely all the cards in your hand. Two, three, four. I guess I can still beat him at this race. Okay, that's more of a problem. I'm on a 3-turn clock now. Or 4, I guess. Or possibly like 2. Let's see. mean, I've got to kill something, right? Let's... This is tricky. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, he could kill me this turn with the Tog. Like, I guess I incinerate the Atog and he sacrifices, like, Flare Husk or a land. Still not great. Oh boy. I don't think he'd sacrifice anything if I jabbed, because the germs aren't artifacts. Like, jab only does 1 damage. He's not gonna sack something to save a Tog from 1 damage. So I think my best bet is actually to incinerate the Atog. Make him sacrifice things. Yep. Okay then. So that's like 14 damage here if he sacks everything. Oh, no. That's lethal. Alright. Well, sideboard. Lightning Strikes are out. Smash to Smithereens are in. And let's ditch and incinerate. Wonder if Electric... Nah, Electric Ray isn't worthwhile for this. It's probably just fine to go in with this. Haven't seen Thunderous Wrath yet. Not once. I saw it in an opening hand and had to mulligan. You do not want Thunderous Wrath in your hand. I'm smaller. What's up? I would love to play first. Yeah, that's a keep. go ahead and Lava Spike. Okay. This turn I'm thinking Lava Spike and then Needle Drop. It's pretty good. Tree of Tails, huh? What's your plan here, buddy? What are kind of like the police, Surrogate? Go ahead and Chain Lightning. Oh, Miracles, yeah. Not without Top, or a significant amount of Scrying, or Brainstorm. I'm not sure it's worth it to run Brainstorm in a burn deck just so you could hit your Miracles. Although maybe there is like a Miracle Delver deck waiting to see play. I've got a complement of Brainstorms. I could play with that idea. There's our friend. I am, however, going to send that to the Dome. That's interesting. Like Keldon Marauders. It's going to be really handy here. I mean, he could always burn it, but... And I'm going to wait until the end of his turn to Shard Volley. Okay, Thoughtcast, fair enough. If he's not holding a counterspell, I win. Or a way to gain life. Or I guess Hand Attack. Yeah, he's got outs, I just don't know what he's running. Affinity might run a counter, like a Mana Leak in the sideboard, but I can't see it running Hand Attack. Well, there's the Great Furnace. Dual Atog action! That's what I'm thinking. He is playing an awful lot of stuff, though. I mean, that doesn't actually still take a damage off of it. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. You can hit for 13 here if he wants to, but it doesn't matter. Let's Shard Volley. And Incinerate. That's game. Yeah, you're right. Journey into Fling would have. Yeah, I think I just run that back. That's a really tricky hand. A lot of times a one-lander is a keep and burn, and I do have 2 one-mana spells, so I don't have to draw a land for a couple of turns, but... Oh, I've regretted it before. My gut tells me to keep it. I'm going to need all the gas I can get. Oh yeah, the open fire card. I think I keep. I'm on the draw after all. Yes! Never didn't have it. Never didn't have it. Oh yeah. Okay. Gee, that's a nice Atog you have there. It would be a shame if something were to happen to it. Are you gonna sacrifice? Are you gonna let it die? Ooh, he let it die. He's got another one. Or he thinks he could beat me with something else in his hand. Well, he's got a Jeskai on the battlefield now. Theoretically, plenty of options. He could Thought Cast for 1 mana here. Which always feels good. 1 mana, draw 2 cards. Oh, Terrarian, okay. There's a Tog number 2, Electric Boogaloo. Yes, 1 mana for 3 cards is better. Unfortunately, even by paper Pauper rules, Ancestral Recall is not a common. I think it's the only one in that cycle of 1 mana, do 3 of something cards from Alpha that got printed at Rare. Because somebody told Richard Garfield ahead of time, like, no, seriously, printed at Rare. No, seriously. But yeah, the others, Giant Growth, Healing Salve, I don't know what the blue one... Oh, no, the blue one is Ancestral Recall. What am I talking about? Yeah, Healing Salve, Giant Growth, Lightning Bolt, and Dark Ritual. All common. Now, Smash to Smithereens is annoying. Because you can make it fizzle. Exactly, Surrogate. I mean, it would be super hella mega banned in Pauper anyway. Let's see, how much can he hit me for here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I suppose if he has Fling, that's game. But it's not like I can kill the Atog. And bringing the 11 down to 9 doesn't change it being game. So... stick to the game plan. Yeah, I'm going to hang on to that mountain. I have cards that rely on land drop, and I don't need three lands right now. Okay, popping Terrarion. For 2 blue. Yeah, there he is. That's a big guy. So I can't fuck around here. I've got to... I gotta draw Fire Blast is what I have to do. That's not Fire Blast. I think I've lost. Fuck. Yeah, he's got 16 on board. I guess I suspend Rift Bolt. I try to incinerate his Atog. Now let's see if he sees the out, because I think he's still got me. 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm only seeing 14. Now there's 16, yeah. And that's super, mega, ultra lethal. Really? Let him play his spells. I'm just annoyed that I'm not going to be able to do that draft. Alright. Get in there. Do your damage. Keep going. That it? Alright. Good enough. Oh no, I do have 101 play points. I can do the draft. I thought I had to win 3. I only had to win 2. Alright. Yeah. Vintage Cube is 10, right? Yeah, 100 play points. Alright, so I'm going to do that, but first I need to take something for my toothache. Yeah, I'm just going to throw up the intermission thing for like 2 minutes here.